Okay, so this is what it's like to when people say, oh, you're not vibing on my vibe or burp to burp. It's not, I don't think people are trying to be like, well, my frequency is better than yours, so I can't be around you or something like that. It's that when you've done a certain amount of healing and you are in a harmonic resonance within your heart, you need to build that and be very centered in that resonance so that when you go out into the world where the masses, and they are all part of you, okay? There is no us and they at the highest level. However, in this world, we do see them and we do interact with other people, okay? And when you go out into the world and people have not done any healing and they're still fully grounded in the physical and letting that be their guide for everything, and they're like super disharmonized, they're disharmonic, it affects your harmony. So imagine if you're like in perfect harmonic resonance singing a song, and then you walk into a room where people are just like banging drums and it's just like there's no like order or resonance or harmony. It's gonna F with your rhythm. That right there is the description of how it feels. And it's also how it feels to be autistic, okay? Because autism are the golden children who are born. This is like their last life before they become liberated. It can be, okay? Everyone has a choice, whatever. And what is liberation? Liberation is literally living in your harmonic resonance and being fully free in that, in my opinion. And also, it's the ability to go within, meditate, and reach nirvana. Basically what you would call nirvana, which is pure spiritual ecstasy, not in a sexual way, ecstasy, like pure bliss, okay? And it's better than sex or whatever because it lasts and it's everlasting, and it's what Moses saw at the top of the mountain, which is the non-consumable burning bush, which is your soul, your true essence, okay? It's like when Sagittarius plays the lyra, okay, he harmonizes it. So like Apollo, the sun, plays the lyra, it harmonizes, okay? And that's like the idea that when you go into your heart space and you're in that resonant bliss, it's like the aurora borealis. I've seen it. For me, mine is like the aurora borealis, and it just emanates like this, right? And it's just so warm and loving and just everything good, okay? That you would want to feel. And then hell is when you are stuck in the physical and you really believe that that's all there is, and that everything that you're going through in life is dependent upon how another person treats you or whatever, because you have no like ability in yourself to know the truth. And so when you know the truth, no one can really fully fuck with you, because you can go home anytime you want. You merely just close your eyes and focus and on home, and you're there, which is a resonance, which is a frequency, which is pure harmony. They play harps in heaven, get it? Harmonic harps or whatever, okay? But it's all states of being. Anyway, yeah. So, where was I going with this? Just really quickly, I just wanted to say that, that's what it's like. So it's not a competition, but there are also people who do the work. So this is what the work looks like. The work that Jesus wanted you to do. Jesus never wanted you to believe in him and he's going to save you. No. It could be a thing like that, because once you get to a certain level, you might see that this is a video game and that all the players literally have the same consciousness. So you realize you're all the players, then you can just like forgive them all. Cool. But individuated nodes of being is what we are. Okay. But we're individuated nodes of the same one. So we're all resonating at certain frequencies and whatever. Well, we get damaged, okay, through the world, through these trials and tribulations. Okay. And if you don't seek to learn and grow and increase your resonance through healing, then you're walking around disharmonious and you affect others in a disharmonious way. And vice versa, if you walk around harmonious, you affect others in a harmonious way. So I want to share this with you because this is what Jesus wanted you to do. He wants you to sit down, close your eyes, and go within and heal yourself. Heal thyself, know thyself, okay? And you can heal yourself. How? By going through all the things in the thing that hurt you and looking at it from all the different angles. And soon you will see that everyone is a reflection of you. You'll become humbled and you'll be able to forgive. And that through that forgiveness enters grace, and through that grace enters compassion, and through that compassion enters growth of awareness, because you now are able to see divinity in everything, even in the disharmony. Although it does feel kind of like, ooh, like you get a certain store of light and then you go out into the world and it gets a little bit siphoned, right? Because your harmony is being affected, right? But as long as you have an ability to go right back into the thing and get fully harmonized again and stay centered, you know, and you're fully like in that frequency, right? Where you know what could happen to you. Oh, you die? You can't die. Awareness can't die. Conscious awareness can't die. It only expands and grows. Or, you know, gets a little bit damaged through the material world. And this is why Jesus said, be of the world. I mean, be in the world, not of it. Because the world is all the physical stuff that is sort of like set up to sort of like get you down. And it might not be fully bad because you have to fall to rise. So it's like, how would we ever know how bad it feels to break a leg if we didn't break a leg and then feel it and then heal from it and then be like, wow, now look how thankful I am to have a leg I can walk on that doesn't have pain. It's almost like we're like slow learners. Do you know what I mean? And that's okay, because this is how consciousness, it fucks around and finds out. And so once you've fucked around and found out enough and you're fully damaged enough and you're so disharmony, that's what they would consider maybe rock bottom. I don't know, where you're just like, what is, and you're almost like forced to go within and be like, what the heck? And then all the answers start to come, because the answers have always been in you. And that's the cool thing about it. Jesus said, it's all within you. The kingdom is within you. And what is the kingdom? It's knowing. It's the knowing. All the truths come out when you go within and you start to seek. And you start to seek and you start to just watch and view and ponder. And this is a thing that has to be done in a quiet space. And people say, oh, I can't meditate. I can't meditate. Well, you need to be able to sit with yourself quietly and listen. And if you can't do that, then that's where you start. Okay? So I love you. And this is the message for today. Bahava.